Alright, buckle up because we're going to go from Pu'u'ualaka'a State Park to the end of Waikiki, Twin Fin Hotel. I used to travel around Tantalus on my motorcycle all the time. It's a great meditation actually. And that's a 6.5 mile ride, but I certainly feel like it was a lot shorter than that. On a motorcycle you can just kind of get into the turns and go for it. But you know, that was a long time ago. And I saw the park and I never went in. I had no idea what I was missing. How many times I came up to Tantalus, driving Tantalus, and never went into the park, had no interest. What a miss, because look at these views, look straight ahead. Look how amazing that is, Diamond Head. A lot of times you'll see wild pigs actually playing on the side of the road, kind of going up and down, a couple of them jumping around like dogs. A lot of times they're traveling right over here looking for a way to get back up the hill. Oh boy, the low lying limbs. We'll stop up here and get a good look at the view if we can find a spot. Thanks for watching the cooking videos. Those are a lot of fun to make. I do enjoy cooking a lot. My wife is the master of the kitchen, so when she is not cooking, then I can sneak in there and whip something out. There's Diamond Head, University of Hawaii, and Waikiki. See if we can get a better view up here. Yeah, it never gets old. Never gets old. Look at that. Spectacular. Isn't that amazing? All right, headed down. This is the top row of homes up here. Absolutely stunning views. Richard Chamberlain, the actor, used to live in one of these. I would imagine there's other famous people, but I don't know, I need to dig into it more. Amazing homes. Easily $10 million or more. Nice chair. It's the water pump station. So you gotta watch out for low-hanging fruit. You see that sign right there? I think a lot of people don't see it at night when they're up there partying. They come down this hill, get a little complacent, don't realize there's a hairpin turn. They probably keep it bumpy like this just for a little warning. Actually, they should have speed bumps. But yeah, I've seen 3 cars that have gone over there. You'll see the tracks in the tall grass. Everybody made it. I think it's about a 40-foot drop. see those cactus vines like right there coming off the tree? That's that flower, the one-day flower that was featured in Crazy Rich Asians. They're all over the place. And oh, well, there's a bunch right there. Uniquely, they all bloom on the same night, and by morning they're gone. One day only. I'm not sure how many times a year they bloom, but it's not very often. That's why they're so rare. Another glimpse of downtown. This gentleman here had his whole garage wiped out, and his new. Now we're approaching one of my favorite homes here. They capitalized on the view straight ahead. It's on the corner, so they have the left view straight ahead and the right. The home has like 3 sections. Amazing. Beautiful homes here as well. We started almost 1,000 at the 1,000-foot level above sea level. If you see, look out at Waikiki, we're about at the same height as about 30 to 40 stories here. Somebody enjoying the road. Can't blame them. That was me 40 years ago. Another big turn. So we're almost at the entrance now. This big oak tree is a marker. Now we're settling down into Waikiki. Punahou Punch Bowl area. Okay, red light. Yeah, let's take a little shortcut out of here. To the left, to the right. Okay. That's Punahou School. Guess which famous people went there? Ho ho ho. Spooky move. People are crazy on the road. Trust no one. Ooh, what's going on there? Oh, should have took the other way. Ooh. Well, the Hard Rock is now going to be Chick-fil-A. How about that? Bit of a surprise, but they have a big parking lot for the drive-through, and it looks like there's going to be dine-in. Who knows? Here we are entering Waikiki. Everybody remember where the Wave used to be over there? Had a few fun nights at the Wave. Shall I say early mornings? Okay, we're gonna make our ride all the way down to the other end of Waikiki. We got 10 minutes to do so. So come on, green lights, move it. But within the speed limit, which is 25. 25. I'm doing 27. Oh my God. Okay, here we are in familiar territory. Except now there's food trucks. Gateway Hotel, where Nick's Fish Market used to be. The sign is still up, which is really neat. There was a band called Ocean Breeze that played over here. We used to go see them after work. My buddy Dennis and Henry and the gang. Great Hawaiian contemporary music. Ocean Breeze. Still waiting for that album to come out. It's Fort DeRussy on the right. Kyoya, they finally tore it down. Sat empty for a decade. Alright, there's the next fish market sign. You see that? This was Nike Town before. Had a place called All-Star Cafe, which was the brainchild of my good friend John Nolan. Actually went with him to Bali, and they opened up one in what was it called? Denpasar. Had a fun time in Bali. And then I went to the Philippines for the Jollibee corporate training. That was fun as well. All right. Wow, we could reminisce all day, huh? When you get so many years behind you, there's... Okay, now we're approaching Lure Street, one of the busiest streets in Waikiki, and, or I should say intersections. A lot of great restaurants down there. P.F. Chang, Ruth Chris, Yard House, Royal Hawaiian Shopping Center. I worked in there in 1986 as the general manager of It's Greek to Me. I was 27 or 26 years old. Great restaurant up there, Wolfgang Steakhouse. They do 150 million a month, non-stop. And another favorite of mine coming up here on the left, Liliha Bakery. Liliha Bakery, right where the Don Ho show, where the Don Ho statue is in the International Marketplace. Don Ho show used to be in the International Marketplace, and my brother Joe worked there, so I'd go see him after work for the Suck 'em Up show, Don Ho's Suck 'em Up show, from I think it was midnight to 4 a.m. $5. Guess what you would get for $5? All you could drink. Isn't that amazing? Alright, we got 5-0 on our tail here. Cheesecake Factory. If you see the Tesla, hey, where's oh, they got Tesla robot up there now. Moana, one of the oldest hotels in Waikiki, approaching the Hyatt. Anybody remember Spats? Had a couple of wild nights at Spats, maybe more than a couple. My good friend David worked as a bouncer there, and that was right after high school. I started at Nick's. David went to Spats, and our other buddy Brad went to Bobby McGee's. Anybody remember Bobby McGee's and Spats? Ooh, it's getting squeezed out here. Come on. Now we have the police station over here on the right. Waikiki Beach. Spent a lot of time on Waikiki Beach. Well, I live 2 blocks away, right down the street over here. My brother Joe and I used to rent a studio for $275 a month, utilities included. Amazing. People still can't believe it. Right over there. So we'd wake up and stumble down to the beach. Wake up pretty quick when you jump in the water. It was generally nice and cool, not too cold. Okay, there's Cheeseburgers in Paradise. This place is generally always packed. The Sunrise Shack, I'm seeing these all over. That's what it looks like. It's cute. Come back and do a review. Oh. Excuse me. Here we go. Smoothies, coffee latte, toast, sandwich. Wow. What do you get? Avocado oil chips or mixed green. How about both?